Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or XJaws, and today I'm bringing you guys a Modern Warfare 3 class setup video. Today I want to show you guys the Modern Warfare 3 classes that I've been using the past couple of days that I've had Modern Warfare 3. For those of you who are new to my channel and don't know, I was able to get the game about a week early, so I've already had a lot of time to play the game, experience all the different weapons, weapon proficiencies, different perks, stuff like that. That has allowed me to choose 5 really good classes for the game. And I wanted to make a video showing you guys 5 good classes for ranking up faster through the prestiges that you guys will hopefully find useful. I know I have over the past couple days. So without further ado, let's get right into it, and let me start showing you guys these classes. So my first class right here is an assault rifle. It's called the Type 95 with a red dot sight on it. I really like the Type 95. And putting a red dot sight on it just is pretty standard, pretty simple. I like it. I don't want to use a silencer on this gun because it's not super strong. You don't tend to get a lot of one bursts with it because there's no stopping power in this game, and the weapons aren't super strong in place of that. So I would recommend with this gun using the weapon proficiency kick on it, which reduces your your recoil, excuse me, and using the red dot sight on it. So that's pretty standard there. I like to use the Lambda. I don't know, I might have pronounced that wrong, but I like to use that right there, reticle. It's the last one that you unlock, and I really didn't like any of the other ones, but I really did like that one. And as you can see here, I have almost all the camouflages chosen except for the gold one, or unlocked, except for the gold one, and I almost have gold. In the top right hand corner of your screen, you can see I'm almost at rank 31 with the Type 95, so probably 2 or 3 more kills in a public match, and I will have the gold camo. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, my secondaries here are the 44 Magnums. I like these a lot. You pull them out quicker than you pull out the machine pistols, the handguns in the game. So they are good to use. Next, my lethal. I like to use the Bouncing Betty. I find that the Bouncing Betty is better than the Claymore, obviously, because it goes 360 degrees around. And this is a good class to play defensively with. So if you're going to play a little bit more aggressively with it, then I would switch to like a Semtex. But if you're planning on setting up anywhere, throw down a Bouncing Betty. They're really good and seem to have the same distance, or the same killing distance that a Claymore does, but in 360 degrees. And you unlock them sooner than you unlock the Claymore. So I see no reason why not to use them. For my tactical, I go with the concussion grenade. You can see there's a bunch of new tactical stuff here, or not a bunch new. There's the portable radar, basically the same as the motion sensor from Black Ops, and then there's the trophy system, which isn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it. I definitely recommend you go with the concussion grenade. Pretty standard. I've been using stuns / concussion grenades, pretty much the same thing, since Call of Duty 4, and they have never failed me. Next, you can see here my first perk is Sleight of Hand Pro, and the Pro version now is a little bit different. Sleight of Hand is still the same, where you reload faster, but the Pro version is no longer a faster aim down sight. Instead, it is switching weapons faster. But have no fear, if you actually go and look here at my second perk, Quick Draw. Quick Draw Pro, or just Quick Draw, plain Quick Draw, is faster aim down sight, so that hasn't left the game. That would definitely be bad if it did leave the game. That's one of my favorite things that was implemented by Infinity Ward in Modern Warfare 2. I love not having to have a really slow aim down sight time. So I definitely recommend you use Quick Draw Pro, and the Pro version of Quick Draw allows you to recover from equipment and grenade usage quicker. So if you're going to throw down a Bouncing Betty, if you're going to throw down a Claymore, going to throw a Semtex or a frag, or a concussion grenade, anything like that, basically you just do it a lot faster than you would normally do it. And for some reason they made it actually slower to do all that stuff in this game, so I would definitely recommend using Quick Draw Pro. It helps out a lot, especially if you get caught off guard throwing a grenade, throwing a Semtex, and someone runs around the corner and you need to kill them. So I recommend using that. And then lastly here, perk 3, I have Steady Aim Pro, because the Type 95 is a 3-burst assault rifle, very much like the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2, the M16, stuff like that. But if you do put Steady Aim Pro on this class, you're going to be able to have a much better chance of withstanding those close quarters combat situations, being able to kill the enemy, because you can hip fire with this and hip fire well. So that's what I'd recommend all for this class. And the Pro version of Steady Aim allows you to have your weapon ready faster after sprinting. So let's say you run around a corner, and around the corner you see 2 enemies not really looking your way or looking your way, either way, you'll have a much better chance of killing them by hip firing because you have steady aim, obviously, but because you have steady aim pro, it's not going to take you as long to recover from that sprint and pull your weapon up and be able to hip fire. So this class is the first one. So the second class that I want to show you guys, maybe my favorite class right now. It's the ACR with a red dot sight and extended mags. Basically, when you go to your weapon proficiencies, you will see there is attachments, same thing as bling from Modern Warfare 2, allows you to put on the red dot sight and the extended mags or any other combination that you like. Again, I like this reticle right here, and I'm also close to level 31 on this class, or on this gun, excuse me, so I should have the gold camo on it soon. On this class, I have a slightly different strategy. I don't use the same generic perk setup that I have on the other one. I have the Stinger missile here to shoot down air support. It's the same thing that you saw in Call of Duty Black Ops. Then I have the Semtex, the concussion grenade, both two things you guys should already be familiar with. Don't really need to go into any detail there. Then we've got Scavenger Pro, pretty much the same thing as you've seen in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, except for it does not refill grenades or stuns, unfortunately. So it only refills your ammo, refills certain things and doesn't refill other things. It's kind of weird like that. Like I've heard that it does refill throwing knives. So it's a bit peculiar in that manner, but still, just having the extra magazines, being able to acquire those extra magazines as you walk around, or having them at the beginning of a game with the pro version is really good, and I would recommend that without a doubt. Next we've got Hardline, and I don't have Hardline Pro yet, but from what I can tell, because I know what it is really, really good, or is going to be really good. Basically, you guys understand, point streaks and kill streaks are now two different things. The point streak that you use to get your kill streaks, it can be acquired one of many ways, and ways you can build up your point streak without just getting kills is actually using Hardline Pro, that is, and getting 2 assists. So if you get 2 assists with Hardline Pro, it counts as a kill, basically, and that gets added to your kill streak or your point streak. And then the Stinger missile, if you shoot down any air support, you also get a point added to your point streak. So I mean, if you're using both of those, let's say in a game you get a couple assists back to back, I mean, before you know it, you have 2 or 3, 4 points that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise, and you have acquired a couple kill streaks you might have been stopped short of if you didn't have these things. So definitely all good to have. And on this class, because I like to play a little bit more defensively, because I don't have Quick Draw Pro to have the fast aim down sight up close, I like to go with Dead Silence Pro, be a little bit quieter. No falling damage with Dead Silence Pro. That's what the pro version of it does, so that's pretty good. Not really a need for steady aim on this class. So my next class here is a really good rushing class that I like to use. Might be another. It's probably my favorite SMG class in the game, I'd say. Not my favorite class in the game, but it's the P90 with extended mags and rapid fire. And yes, you heard me right. If you put the attachment weapon proficiency on the P90, you get extended mags and rapid fire available to put on this gun at the same time. So it's really cool. My secondary here are the 44 Magnums akimboed. I've got C4 on this class, more for novelty than anything else. I think the C4 lethal is fun to use at times. Concussion grenade again on this class, that's on all my classes. Here I've got Extreme Conditioning Pro, which is like extreme conditioning from Call of Duty 4, where it allows you to run not faster but for longer distances, but it does not allow you to, with the Pro version, run for unlimited amounts of time. So there is no equivalent to marathon. Excuse me, there is no equivalent to marathon from Modern Warfare 2. You cannot run unlimited no matter what. And then the Pro version of this allows you to climb obstacles faster, so that's like Marathon Pro from Modern Warfare 2. Quick draw, again, on this class, don't need to really explain that. And then here I've got steady aim, because with the extended mags, with the rushing around a lot, I like to hip fire a lot, and steady aim pro is a really, really big help for this. Kind of already went over that with the Type 95. So let's go on to my next class. The UMP, this is a little bit more of a stealthier rushing class. I've got the UMP with a silencer and extended mags. My secondary is the G18. I just started using that recently. I want to unlock akimbo on that, but I know that's going to be really good. The G18, even by itself, is a decent secondary, and the akimbo version of the G18 that was in Modern Warfare 2 was an absolute amazing secondary. So just seeing that it is in this game lets me know that it is going to be good and worthwhile using, so I'd recommend that. Next on this class, Semtex and Concussion. Don't really need to explain anything there. And then again, Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw, and because this is a stealthier class and I'm not going to be doing as much hip firing, I don't have steady aim on this like I have on my P90 class. I have Dead Silence Pro. And then here for my last class, my fifth and final class, which you can see is titled Miscellaneous, because I like to use this class setup to switch between new weapons I have been getting throughout my first Prestige, trying different setups out. But I switched it here to make it just a good, reliable class that you guys are going to want to use when ranking up. This is a really good one to use when you don't have some of these other weapons unlocked, like the ACR and the Type 95. It is the Scar with the red dot sight. I got the weapon proficiency kick on it. The G18 again here, going for Kimbo G18s. I have the Bouncing Betty and the Concussion Grenade. You can switch out the Bouncing Betty for the Semtex depending on how you're going to play, what map you're playing, etc., etc. Scavenger, Quick Draw Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Sort of went into detail into why I like to use all these perks already. Faster aim down sight is absolutely phenomenal. Can't emphasize that enough. I know a lot of people like to use these other ones here: Assassin, Overkill, Hardline, Blast Shield. But the faster aim down sight allows you to win your gunfights a lot better. And as I've said before in my last commentaries, Modern Warfare 3 is a much more gun-oriented game, not as much kill streak emphasis. So go with Quick Draw Pro; it'll help you out on the Scar. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this class setup video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the classes that I recommended to you and try them out. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you later. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see some more awesome Modern Warfare 3 content and gameplays, check out my channel and subscribe to it if you enjoy it. See you guys later. Bye.